Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Secret Poneglyph by Emphyrio. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. So in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have killer cages in the grid. Those are these cells that are surrounded by dotted lines. Those are always called cages. And first of all, digits in a cage can't repeat. So even if there's no sum for the cage, these are all in a cage, digits can't repeat. So normally you could put, say, a 1 and a 1 here in Sudoku, but because they are in the same cage, we are not allowed to repeat those digits. Additionally, if a sum is given, if a number is given in the top left, that's the sum of the cells. So these three sum to 11, these two sum to 5, these two sum to 9, etc. This one here is not given a sum, but you might be able to guess what the sum is if you think about it. All right. Well, those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, how do we want to get started? Well, the first thing we can notice is that these two digits are the same because this can't repeat anywhere in the cage, but it has to go in this box somewhere. So we can just make these green just to so we can remember that these are the same. Now a 9 sum is, we can't do 1, 8, or 2, 7 because there's no 8 or 7. So we're going to be doing 3, 6, or 4, 5. And so we can actually say that this green is 3, 4, 5, 6. An 8 cage, actually, we can tell what this digit is right away from outies, right? So first of all, what is the sum of a column in a 6x6? It's the same as the sum of every row and every box. It's going to have 1 through 6 placed exactly once each. And if we sum 1 through 6, we get 21 every time. So every single row, column, and box sums to 21. Now we know that 9 plus 8 is 17. So 21 minus 17 is 4. That is going to place a 4 right here because we need the whole column to sum to 21. That's 9, that's 8. There's going to be a 4 left over. So that means this is not 4, 5. This is 3, 6. And we can get this kind of 3, 6 pair here. Now this is going to be the remaining digits. This is going to be 1, 2, 5, which does indeed add to 8. So we're doing well. This 9 can't be a 3, 6 because we'd have too many 3, 6s in this column. So this actually has to be 4, 5. All right. What else can we do here? We know what these two add to, and I wonder if that's helpful. Because this is 11 plus 4, that's 15. So these two need to add to 6 to get us to 21. So how are we adding to 6? Well, we could do 1, 5, but only this way because of this 4, 5 pair. We can't do 2, 4, and we can't do 3, 3. So actually this is a 1 and a 5. And that leaves down here 2, 3, and 6. This is also 2, 3, and 6 for the column. We know that one of these is green. So if this was 3, 6, then we'd have a 3, 6 pair in the 13, which would add to 9. And we'd need a 4 to go along with that. So we'd be 3, 4, 6. That seems okay. In fact, there is no 5 in this cage because this 5 looks down. So there's no 5 in the cage. Do we have to use a 6? We have to use a 6 because without a 5 or a 6, well, we know there's a 6 in the cage from Sudoku. So besides the 6, we're adding to 7. We're not doing 1, 6 because the 6 is already used. So we're either doing 2, 5 or 3, 4. But there's no 5, so it has to be 3, 4. So we are 3, 4, 6. That's the only way to do it. Nice. And so then this is the 2. This is the other 3, 6. 3, 4, 6 means this is 5 and 4. Also means that's a 5. This is 1 and 2. Okay, good. So this is pretty cleaned up now. All right, I don't think the cages are going to help us. I also don't think we need these greens anymore. Okay, so the 11, we know what this is. This is 2, 3, 6. And then down here we have 1, 4, 5. So 5 can't go on the 5 cage, obviously. So 5's in the 10 cage, and we're adding to 5. So this is kind of a trick you can use here. We know that 1 plus 4 is 5. So no matter which one we use, we're going to need the other one down here, right? Because we're going to have a 5 up here. And so then this is the other 1, 4. And this is also 1, 4 to add to 5. So this 1, 4 pair gives us this 2 and this 1. It also tells us that this is a 5. It also places that 5. Nice, this is flowing pretty nicely. We need 2, 3, 6 here. Now, obviously, we're not putting a 6 and a 5, so this is 2 plus 3. That makes this a 6 because of the pair. This is 1 or 4. What do we need down here? We need a 5 down here. Actually, the 5 goes exactly here. So these two need to add to 4. So we're certainly not using a 4 for that. We're doing 1, 3, 5. That finishes all of these. In fact, I think all this entire set of boxes is done. That gives us these as well. Can't repeat in the box, or sorry, yeah, in the cage. This is 2 and 3. This is 6 and 2. And this just finished. We need 4 and 6 here, and we're done. Nice. Well, cool puzzle, Emphyrio. I like the pure killers. They're always a treat. So thank you for this. Flowed very nicely. Always something to look for. Always clear where to look next. So very nice. Nice use of outies as well. Not just for this 4, but in a few other places. Worked out very well, like getting this 6 I think that was really key, is figuring out that this added to 6. So yeah, very cool. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.